Kamogu. Sorry, I'm late. I went down a rabbit hole of. Okay, wait. I should have taken a photo. Hello everyone. Happy Big Thursday. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. Okay. Wait. It all leads to something. It all leads to something. Ohamogu ne Hachi-san. Ohamogu. Thanks so much for the watch streak. But okay. So the other I'm so sad. The other day I broke my coffee dripper. Is that what you guys call it? Coffee dripper. Yeah, I broke my coffee dripper, which is what's a percolator? Which is what Mama Mogu bought for us when she went to Japan. It's like a blue bottle coffee dripper. I don't know if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know if there's like a quality difference in like because you know how all coffee drippers basically look like this? And there's like a hole and you put like a coffee filter on it and it filters your coffee and you just kind of call it a day. You know what I mean? And then you know there's like coffee and then there's like coffee grounds in it and stuff. And then you just pour water into said thing and then out comes, I don't know why I'm describing coffee dripper to you. And then there's just coffee. But yeah. Hey, I don't smell! Mogu's barn. But basically Mama Mogu bought a blue bottle one, which I don't actually know if it's like super fancy or anything like that, but yeah, so I was washing it the other day and I dropped it like from the sink like 2 inches and it broke. And I was like super duper sad that it broke. I think it's made out of ceramic. I think it's ceramic. As I was washing it, I broke it and I'm super sad. And then as I was picking up the pieces that I was just gonna throw in the trash, I was like, oh, can I like kintsugi it? You know what I mean?
Can you believe this guy?
Thank you so much for the 29 months, Claus. Thank you. Can you believe this guy? I can't believe this guy. Thank you so much for reading on Walkchamp. Thank you for the big 29 months. Thank you. Okay. And then so is it something that gets hot? Relatively hot, because I pour hot water into it with a coffee filter. I do need a Quan because I do have an exam at the end of the month. Okay, so then I went down a rabbit hole 5 minutes before my stream. If I could buy like a kintsugi kit and like try to like repair my coffee dripper. Which, by the way, in my manic sadness, I bought a Hario coffee dripper, and it got I Amazon Prime that shit. It arrived at the front of the door. By the time I got home today, because I was like, I need my coffee. ignoring the fact that I actually have some instant coffee at home. And technically I could have gone on without it for a little bit longer, but I was like, no, I need my coffee dripper. Honestly, I was sub to you when you came back from your hiatus last year, so every month I stay sub reminds me that we're lucky that you're here yapping. Thank you! I'm really fortunate that you guys are here with me too. Thank you so much for being walk champs. I know it might get stuffy underneath the sheet that you guys now don. Did you get a blue one? A blue Hario dripper? No, I think it's glass. But basically, 5 minutes before stream, I went down the fucking rabbit hole of maybe Kintsugiing my blue bottle dripper. I was like, oh, can I just buy a kit online? How much does it cost? I don't know. I feel like it's probably somewhat costly, right? But like, I'm like, ooh, but I'm feeling kind of bad that I like just broke the thing. So then, I looked on Google. I just like typed in like Kintsugi kit, and like lo and behold, Amazon had one for like 14 bucks, and I was like, ain't no way. I don't think that's food safe. I think that's just like decorative. And I'm like, oh, I would do that to like some kind of like bowl of mine that I broke that is just holds like my keys or like my bracelets or something like that. I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. However, I was like, and then so I went down the rabbit hole of like, okay, maybe I shouldn't just super glue my coffee filter back together, my coffee dripper back together, and like mix in like some gold paint so it looks like Kintsugi. You know, I was like, how much is it to actually like have like a little kit? And like the price jumps crazily from like 15 bucks to like 200 and something dollars, and I was like, and then I was like, oh my god, wait, I have to stream. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and clean up. I'm gonna grab back all the broken pieces of my coffee dripper. And then I noticed that my Brita filter had mold in it, and so I had to clean that out. And then I also had to take off my sunscreen. And we're here now, and this is why I'm an hour late, because I got taken on to a side quest. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I kind of see the thing about buying like basically epoxy to like epoxy my coffee dripper back together is that there is like a consensual microplastic ingestion. I prefer non-consensual microplastic ingestion. Like, I don't like, if preferably I would like to be ignorant of said fact, you know? I don't kind of want the directly like, yes, I'm giving the give me the microplastics in me. I also heard that there is like, apparently if you wear Lululemons, that's already microplastics seeping into you. So it's so Joe over for me, because I also was on the trend of wearing leggings. Dude, I replaced the filter like last week. I know I'm probably 50% microplastic. But like, apparently they were saying how Lululemon, like if you wear like leggings and like, I don't know, the kind of like sportswear material, it just like leaches into your skin and stuff. I don't know how it works, okay? I don't know, maybe I got clickbaited, okay? Sometimes, okay, at work, in my Ouija KG, My default browser is Microsoft Edge, so which means my homepage is also like the default Microsoft Edge stuff, and it shows me like the most crazy. It shows me the most crazy headlines, and sometimes I'm like, oh. And so perhaps maybe I got boomer headlined. No, I'm forced to use Microsoft Edge. Why the fuck would I use? I'd rather give my info to. I would rather give my info to Google. However, am I watching fear-mongering polyester TikToks? I'm not. It's Microsoft Edge. And thank you so much for the Rayleigh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm just yapping while I figure out what to do. If you guys want to hang out and hear my insane shit that I say, stick around. I really appreciate the Rayleigh. I hope you had a good stream. You had 3 long islands? Are you super drunk right now, Rubes? But like, unfortunately, I also have to use Chrome for work, so I'm kind of just whatever. It's so whatever. I love you too, Leah. Oh, I mean, well, I need. Walking in for another grueling shift at the edging factory? No. I was just talking about how, like, I want, like, non-consensual microplastic ingestion. I don't want to, like... I still want to know about it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so basically my new coffee dripper is made out of glass. Because I don't know why I would pay $30 for a plastic coffee dripper from Hario. And somehow you're more fragile than Sura. I don't know anymore. I'm just really distraught that I broke my blue bottle, and then when I went on the blue bottle website, they're like, hey, due to like life, we can't ship to Canada anymore, and especially not Quebec. And I was like, no, I fell to my knees. I don't live in Quebec, but like whatever. Thank you so much for the 42 months, King Guy. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for being on Watch-Up, and thanks for all the follows, you guys. What's an origami dripper? Should I have said something? It's kind of cute. It's giving. But come over, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm screaming. Do I need a hookup for this blue bottle? I need an American, yeah. Dude, you're looking mighty American today, Solax. Also, thank you to whoever gifted me Tomodachi Life on Throne. I have to wait till tomorrow to be able to redeem it. Hence no stream today. And also, I think I'm a little bit too neurodivergent to be playing Tomodachi Life, but maybe I will like it. I don't know. I think it involves like making me's of people and characters that I know, making them socialize. And I'm kind of scared. And come on, Google. What are slash fics? Are slash fics like snuff films? Did I take this? Wait. Yeah, what are slash fics? It's like weird ass Nintendo Sims. I know! I didn't expect anyone to get it for me. Well, like, what if all the memes that I make are super boring and they don't do weird stuff, and all they do is like, I don't know, like, sit around. Am I able to stir the pot? I'm not saying it's Solax, but someone did anonymously gift me it. Wink, wink. Oh, thank you, Solax, for the cinnamon roll Discord decorations. It wasn't him? Yeah, it wasn't him. Thank you, Blue Ghost Liker. I know that there are a couple of mock champs in here that actually know the identity of Blue Ghost Liker, who is still at large and remains anonymous. What if it's like Alberto? You know what I'm saying? Like, and everyone's like, damn, who the fuck is Alberto? And it's just Bart. They could be in this. They can be with us right now in this very room. We wouldn't even know it. But yeah. I just like blaming Solax everything now for all gifts, even if it's untrue. Blue Ghost Liker is infamous because they're anonymous and they make really good edits. Also, yeah. I'm almost done. I'm basically done my Dragon Knight Ditto crochet, but then I have to put it together, which for some reason is the part that I dislike the most about making the amigurumis. And spare a fry shardy. No, they're all mine. I had some fries for dinner. I had half of a chicken sandwich and some fries. It was really yummy. And I'm gonna have leftovers for tomorrow. I'm pogging out. Super Pog, Omega Pog. I want to say chicken burger, but then you guys get all you guys have like the schematics for it. And also, is it true that the NL Super Cruise got cancelled? Or is that fake? Yes. Okay, raise your hand if you actually bought a ticket. That's right. No one raised their hands. What do you mean by safety concerns? What safety concerns would it be? Like if someone dies? But like, dude, it's not my fault if someone falls overboard. What the? Okay, first of all, and cruises are like the peak old people thing where like they like to... Old people go on cruises a lot and it is not uncommon for them to also pass away at sea. That's all I'm saying. Can that be linked to NL? I don't think so. That's just fucking time. I've been on one cruise, and it was when I was a little kid, and we went to Alaska, I think. And oh my gosh. No, I was like 6. Disney cruises don't go to Alaska, I don't think. No, it wasn't a Disney cruise. My I don't come from money. uh and like I remember like my favorite souvenirs from that trip was these the Russian nesting dolls. We bought I had like 2 of them and I would play with them all the time and I thought they were so pretty and stuff. Why would I be mad if you turned into a ghost girl VTuber like the Peanut Sheriff guy? What does that mean? But yeah, I was so surprised it got cancelled within 2 days. And thank you so much for the raid, Yuna! Thank you, thank you! Welcome in, raiders! Welcome, welcome! Come on, go everyone! I hope you had a wonderful time playing Tomodachi Life. I'm waiting for my copy, which will arrive tomorrow. But welcome in, raiders! I hope you had a wonderful stream, Yuna. And I hope you get some good rest. And I hope you got to play some Tomodachi Life. And I don't think you should be punished for turning back time. Dude, I think the worst thing about playing the time-based games, like Animal Crossing and Hello Kitty Island Adventure and Pokopia, is like the moment you freaking log into the game, it's fucking nighttime and like the Pokemon are sleeping, you're just kind of like, dude, I need to get up right now at 9 p.m. We gotta get to work. This is when I'm free. Hope you have a good stream today. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. I also hope you had fun. Thank you so much, Yuna. Welcome, welcome. I hope you get some good rest. Have a good rest of your evening. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't think I like the idea of a super cruise. Am I not parasocial enough? I think I'm parasocial enough. No, I'm very okay. Ooh, you gotta rephrase it for me. Okay, what if there was a Hololive cruise? Wait a second. I don't want to be stuck in a cruise ship with a bunch of Hololive fans for like a week potentially. That doesn't sound that sick. Do I want to go on a Minto cruise? What? I don't think so. Unless it was like... Because I'm shilling thousands of dollars, right? Ooh, a Chikawa themed cruise? And you just wake up to like... Wah, 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 wah. Damn, wait a second. I kind of see the vision there. I don't hate my Oshi. I just... I would like to... Yeah. I don't know, it just doesn't seem that sick. Come on, go everyone. I'm sure at least one Mach-chan would die in a Mogu cruise. Hey, don't die! Stop it! Why are you guys dying? You guys are young. Is it gonna be like a murder mystery? You guys are trying to solve like... Oh my god, it just becomes like a game. Aren't cruise ships usually lunchtime? It's like lunchtime is a buffet, and nighttime you gotta dress fancy, and you get like a steak or lobster, the surf and turf. Don't be like Lord of the Flies. Wow, that was that was a slip. Sucks to your ass, Mar. That's the only thing I remember. I could go for some fries. I don't know. But yeah, also, I like how you can watch all of the Big Bang performance on Twitter. I don't know what that word is. Kamogu Pichu, I hope you're having a good Friday. Taeyang looks like Virgil, but with like a whack-ass haircut. Thank you for the watch treats. Psych on these nuts. Fuck. Lord of the Fries is a fast food chain in your city. Really? That sounds so good. Okay, Taeyang in that performance looks so much like an Unk Virgil, but like with like I don't okay. I'm gonna just redraw it, but like so his hair is like slicked back, right? He has bleached his hair basically platinum. Oh, I'm just gonna draw it on the mock champ. His hair is like slicked back, right? But then it's not a uniform slick back. You can see that there's like random hairs that are like longer. Like this. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like there's like there's ones that stick out. Is French fries vegan? Oh. I'm vegan friendly. Whoa. I'm organic and GMO free too. Well, I said my stream technically is. You don't have to ingest. Okay. I was gonna say, what if I eat a chicken, but then you eat meat, and I say I'm a vegan? Does that count? But then I realized if you eat me, then you're like a carnivore. So that doesn't count. Never mind. I was about to be like, I was trying to circumvent it. Like, okay, what if there was like a carnivorous vegetable? Like, okay, what if you could eat a Venus flytrap? Would it still be considered vegan? Thank you so much for the bits, Penguin Lords. Have I ever seen Stephen Chow's A Chinese Odyssey? I do. I did. I've watched it a couple of times too. I think it's more on the serious side, right? And I thought that he recently did make a film, or he directed a film, but I haven't watched his later stuff. But yes, I have watched Stephen Chow's The Chinese Odyssey because I know only you can take me church hiking. Only you. 冷殺妖精鬼怪 Only you 能保護我，唔使俾啲海精蟹星嗒我，只有你就是 Only you。 It's what Tong Samjong sings to the Stephen Chow Monkey King. She basically goes like, you're the one who could protect me from all the monsters and stuff that are trying to eat me. This is like the level 3 veganism. I also haven't watched The Simpsons in quite a while. Ooh, I gotta catch up to the latest season of Abbott Elementary and Bob's Burgers. I still really like Tina. I got linked to like that one clip of Tina trying to learn how to drive in the parking lot, and they were like, that's how you drive in Halo, Mogu. I don't know how you do it. And I was saying like, but I love Tina. She loves her whole heart. Come on, Tina, you just have to swerve. I don't know. Bob's Burgers is my favorite comfy show. Head as in like the teddy bear, or the Apple TV show? Kamago Hotashi. Are we going to space today? I don't know if we are. I don't feel too well. I'm actually... So I'm kind of hesitant on gaming. Unfortunately, I thought I could take it easy. Sorry. I'm kind of like... I'm actually kind of grumpy today. So I'm saying lots of mean stuff. I'm trying to hold back on saying mean stuff by saying just silly stuff. Yeah, the teddy bear, it's the only good show on Peacock? Ain't no way you're saying the teddy bear show is a good show. I thought that was like a movie and stuff. Is it chill event hours? What do I have to... Ooh, Oimo was entertaining my insane conspiratorial shit post. And I was like, I really appreciate you, but you should not enable me. Cause I will run that shit all the way down to hell. Can I take my frustrations out on Pichu? No! And thank you so much for the bit, Syntax. Are Riguma Bowls vegan? Is that another These Nuts jokes? I don't get it. Riguma These Nuts? Nope. Riguma These Dick? Nope. Like my balls? I'm so confused. I don't get it. I'm lost. Click on these nuts, right? Ligma? Ligma my Sigma. Like my nuts. Like my balls. Nuts or balls? Um, what's my conspiratorial? No, you don't. You're not prepared. It's so stupid. It's not stupid. It's not stupid. It's just a little bit too topical at the point. Can I post the Elmo thing? Am I allowed to put? I really wanted to retweet the Elmo thing. Okay, I saw a tweet. Okay, so Elmo had a guest on today, and then apparently the word of the day is Habibi. And then someone quote tweeted going like, "Fun fact!" Exclamation point. Elmo is short for El Muhammad. And I laughed so hard. Oh, I found it. Here, I liked it. I was like, I had a good time. I laughed, Habibi. And then you guys said I can't be Habibi. You guys said I have to be Habiti. I thought it was such a dumb joke that I had to. I like the exclamation point. Fun fact. You know, like there was enthusiasm to it. And then I saw a reply to it that made me laugh even harder, but I can't. It was a fun fact. I thought that was cute though. But yeah. Okay, can't be worse than the ice walls? No, I think it is worse than the ice walls. Is it worse than the ice walls? I don't know if it's worse than the ice walls. Okay. My conspiracy is that some e-girls got some fat payouts to humiliate themselves and self-own just to have someone come out relatively unscathed. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then Oimo was like, okay, Oimo was like, oh, I can see that. And I was like, don't even. I'm just shit posting here. I'm having a little bit too much fun. That's how you know I'm getting comfortable with Oimo, because I'm saying insane shit, and I'm just saying insane shit for the love of the game. But she's taking into consideration that perhaps there's some thought behind those words, and there are no thoughts behind those words. I'm just being a shit poster. I'm just being a eternally online shit poster. Yeah, Oimo should not enable you. I agree. She should not. I don't want a cup poop in my hand. No, but that's fine. And thanks for the bits, Penguin Lords. I was just, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little grumpy today because I'm angrily shitposting. Just a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna go off into space today. And sorry. Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you. Choo choo. They're saying 34 is the new 21. I do trust that my I don't know. I think my 20s should go into my 20s and my 30s. I want to go off into space because of Project Hail Mary. I also heard that you can watch Project Hail Mary on Blockbuster. Therefore, it's not that bad. If I start talking spoilers about it. Can I talk about spoilers about it? Okay, I'm not gonna talk spoilers about it. I'll stop. I do want to pull an Enfield today, but then I saw that the maintenance is gonna be done at like 11 p.m. So that's like an hour from now. Blockbuster is a super cool place that I made up. You can like rent out movies and stuff and buy snacks from there. Do I have any theories brewing for a space game? I think I think the uh-oh. What are they called? Not the Harthians. The Nomai have successfully escaped from this gap. Oh, actually no. How can they escape from the galaxy if there's skeletons and stuff? Did they just... I don't know. Never mind. I don't have any theories anymore. I did see that they leaked the entire new Avatar movie, which is really sad, because it turns out Lil Nageto was also a Machan worked on the movie. So when is the... Oops, sorry. Hey, hi. But, like, is it like a sequel because they're grown up and stuff? I haven't been able to catch much of Obama's bike streams. Has anything fun happened? Did someone almost get their baby ran over in Kyoto again this year? That was a crazy thing. I caught that live. What if Lil Nageto was responsible for Topes? I don't know how to say her name. I like how they put like awful movies in the theaters, but like this one didn't get anything. We almost ran out of time going up a mountain for a temple last night. Like the temple was closing. Well, I guess it's bad to have like people loitering in a temple like that. What if I'm spiritual and I want to go to a temple during the work days, but it's closed at 5 p.m.? See, this is like going to the doctors or the dentist and they only fucking open from like 9 to 5. And even then, like if you think about it, like kids have school. How are they supposed to go to the dentist or the doctors or stuff? I never understood that. Well, I can hear the congestion in my voice. I had to take the bus to get my braces tightened. What a time. I don't know what would be in my super cruise. That seems kind of... I don't want... You know, if I could be like an egomaniac and have like a whatever, like, event stuff, I want like... I want a theme park collab. You know, just give me that. I don't want a cruise ship. That doesn't seem sick to me. I want Mogulan. Yeah, exactly. I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. Mogu animatronics, that would be so expensive. You know how animatronics weigh like 5,000 tons? Wait, why would we get sick? Are you guys not practicing? Are the teenagers hired to do minimum wage, don't have their food safety certificates? One day, actually no, I don't. Five Nights at Freddy's and the whole entire series, I feel like to me is equivalent of like Homestuck, where I am just not in the age range for it. Like, I don't care. And I think if you'd be like, I love to play horror games, and you're like, okay, cool, what kind of horror games do you like? And they list off like Five Nights at Freddy's and like Poppy Playtime. I don't think we should sit at the same lunch table, that's all. Or Choo Choo Charles. Oh yeah, Garden of Banban. I don't know, it's so cheap. I think my favorite horror... I like RE1 Remake. Or Crow Country. Oh yeah, we could probably check out Digital Circus, right? Signalis was good too. Everyone's just coming here to find out that fucking NL Super Cruise is cancelled. You know what's on the table now? Super Mogulan Remix 2.0. I just wanted the excuse to do the shitty air horn sounds. I don't know, Century Fate, I think Disney charges 150. I can get away with like 100 now. And yeah, you know, there's the $16 hot dog, the $7 churro. The rides break down every 30 seconds. You're just stuck there looking at the animatronics in Haunted Mansion scream boo at you. Actually, my favorite rides from theme parks is the water rides. However, like the but I don't want to get wet. But I like the water rides the most. Yeah. And I learned from Mint that basically all the water rides in the Japanese theme parks don't actually get you wet. You get like a sprinkle. Because the girlies don't want to get wet. They don't want to get their makeup ruined, and that is very valid and true. So they, cause I went to Universal with Anya, and we went on the Jurassic Park ride, and I actually sat like not in the we didn't even sit in the front row. We sat on like the third row or something. And it's like with like 5 seats, right? And then so we were like closer in the middle. We got soaked on the third row of the ride. Like, yeah, I needed the power of the sun to like dry off my clothes and stuff. And then I also went on the same ride in Japan, and I didn't even get wet. It was like I was expecting it, and then I got like a spray bottle worth of water on me, and I was like, oh. We were all going on Miss Mogu's ride. But yeah, and then it's like, yeah, in Japan all the theme park rides they don't actually get you wet because the girls don't want to get wet, so like you just don't. And I was like, yeah, because my underwear was soaked. I don't know. I think the water rides are fun though. I like them. You're getting pregnant at Super Moguland? Where? Don't stop. The washrooms are dirty. $100 Mogu style fries with just salt on them. I feel like Mogu style. Oh, I would. Okay, in Super Moguland, I'm gonna do the thing like in Tokyo Disney Sea, where the fries and the churros are different flavors at different stands, and you gotta go to different food booths to try out the different flavors of the fries and the popcorn. Then there's gonna be like some sweet fries, like honey butter fries, and there's gonna be some salty fries, like nori flavored. And I guess the stands will have different kinds of popcorn buckets. I'm maximized. I'm copying homework. I'm copying Tokyo Disney Sea. They know how to remove money from wallet. Please don't spread your ashes in Moguland, and please don't propose to your fiance in the middle of a parade. Thank you. Did I drown all the people that were unhappy in Moguland 1.0? I thought I kind of killed maybe 2 of them by accident with my roller coaster. I don't remember this. Did I do that? Smile. You should be happy all the time in Moguland. Have you considered just being happy? I think I might have accidentally drowned some people, but it was due to flooding. It wasn't due to like you know, divine intervention. It was $14 umbrellas in Moguland. Get that straight. That's not. It's giving. It's giving thrill. It's giving adventure. It's giving heart palpitations. Do Gen Z girls go on roller coasters, or is it too like too much fun for them? They can't be like, I'm screaming. I like to scream on roller coasters. I think it's fun. Ooh, yes, you will be able to Klarna in Moguland. What if you default though? I don't know. Can you? No, maybe no. I want the money hole up front. You can't Klarna gas, so I do. What if you can Klarna gas? That's insane. That's like a subscription model on top of a subscription model. I think I would Klarna gas just for the thrill of it. That is very dystopian. And then on top of that, we can open up a poly market side betting thing. Like, will this ride be under maintenance today? I watched a video about Polymarket or something like that, and I was like, I didn't know. I thought it was gambling. I didn't know that people were trying to delude themselves into thinking it wasn't straight up gambling. I was so confused. Like, is it? I don't know. Like, have you ever talked about how, like, technically, I suppose those kind of betting platforms, they want insider information because that will give you like a true look at like a possibility of like a hypothetical look into like data that's like technically open to the public, in the sense where it's like, oh, if you think there's like insiders that know this information ahead of time, then you can like, you're like, ah, this is, so I'm right about this or something. Like, they want the market manipulators because that's a way to kind of like infer information or stuff like that. And then obviously it's just evolved into like gambling and stuff, right? But I was like, wasn't that always the case? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? When was it ever not? And then they're like, oh no, at one point these kind of places and platforms and stuff, I don't even know if it's available to like non-Americans, but like they're talking about how like they're trying to say like, oh, this is like informed like betting. And I was like, what a weird roundabout way to just say gambling. I was like, I never thought it wasn't what it obviously is. I was like, what a weird PR spin. I'm like, that's not working. That's like, I don't think I'm not dumb for not thinking that it's not a trying to like spin like gambling positively. But yeah, we could have one of those open up on the side of Mogulan, and we'll have mascot characters walking around, meet and greets with Mogulan princesses and stuff, and I don't want an Avatar land in my Mogulan. I still don't understand why Disney World has an Avatar land. I don't know a single person that's like Avatar. The Avatar movies are like my favorite series. I understand Star Wars land. I even understand Cars land. I understand Marvel land. I don't understand Avatar land. But yeah. I don't know what kind of dude bro likes Avatar. I don't know a single normie. And I had to talk to a lot of normies at one point that like Avatar. Avatar has been around for like half a decade. More than half a decade. A decade and a half plus. We're talking about the Blue People Avatar. The Pocahontas Avatar. The Running with the Wolves Avatar. I don't understand. I've never, like, there's no Avatar con. You know how there's like May the 4th be with you, you know, like there's like Star Wars celebration stuff, you know, like I'm sure there are like meetups for Star Wars fans and stuff. But like, why do they have like a whole entire themed land in Disney World? I feel like I'm like, what a weird IP. Does Disney actually own Avatar? That's how I feel about Horizon. The game series is also an industry plant. I've never heard of a single person that played it before, but I know that there's like 5 Horizon games. They think they got it when they got Fox. Oh, that makes sense. Where are these normies? Do they also like Jujutsu Kaisen? Where are they at? Show yourselves. Is LEGO Horizon Dawn Zero really 2025 Game of the Year? Ain't no way. Am I being slightly niche with my picks? No, it's the kids that are wrong. It's not me. I don't know if I don't know if the game is good or not, but I've never, I feel like it's just, I've never heard people like make fan art or anything about it. I want to make a fantasy land in Mogulan, and I want like a cyberpunk future land. I'm just copying homework at this point. I also want like a water land, and I want like a sky land, and I want like a snow. I'm just listing off MMOs. themed MMO stuff. Themed MMO leveling areas that you visit once and then go forever. And then no, I'm gonna copy homework. I want My cyberpunk land is gonna be fantasy, like Hong Kong slash Shanghai or something. Come on, that'd be so sick. And then I'm gonna upcharge like fish siu mai for like 16 bucks. But then I'm gonna have some sick MSG seasoning on top, and you guys will be like, oh. And I'm gonna have like theme park reviewers be like, 5 sheets you must try at Moguland. Number 5, the fried siu mai at Cyberpunk Hong Kong Land. And they're like, oh, it's so yummy. It has like, it just tastes so good. Yummy. And then, you know, you have to line up early in the morning if you want to. There's lines all day long. It's a nice yummy snack to have while you visit the rest of Moguland. Moguland's haunted house is gonna be like the haunted mansion. I don't want the walking through haunted house. I don't want to pay someone minimum wage to scare people and they have to like walk through it. And Kamogu tofu. I want a haunted. That's only for Halloween, isn't it? For the month of October, we can have like the spooky, quote unquote spooky Halloween themed Moguland. Mock-champ shaped pretzels and turkey legs, and we're just gonna MSG it up with all the food. What do you mean 2 games for me? And then we're gonna have a water ride, and then yeah. No. I mean, in Moguland, we're gonna decorate Moguland with like festive Halloween stuff. We're gonna pull out the jack-o'-lanterns and there's gonna be a limited edition Mock-champ themed merch and stuff, and then the haunted mansion is gonna sing like a copyright friendly version of The Night Before Christmas. But yeah. Wait, why am I talking about Moguland? I don't know. Oh, it's because I don't want a super cruise. I want a super land. And then no, I mean, I want to think about Moguland instead. Will Crap Julio be a mascot too? I think Nintendo's gonna swap me for that one, so that's gonna be a big no. No, it's just a collab. I'll collab with like Dollyland or something. I want to go to Dollyland one day. I've been successfully influenced into thinking Dollyland has sick ass food and stuff. I don't even know where Dollyland is. I don't know my Deku impression. Oh, I'm Deku. I'm a bitch. I have no powers and I got gifted a free most powerful was it quirks of all time, and all I do is bitch and Kachan. We used to be buddies. Kachan's like, wow, I fucking hate you. I hope you die, dude. I don't know why Kachan hates me so much. I'm just gonna bitch and moan some more while Go Mirio actually has a weirder quirk than me, but he makes it work. I'm just gonna be like, oh, what am I gonna do with like super strength and shit? I don't know, man. I just can't be a superhero. Wah! I'm Deku. Wah wah wah. Giant slime girl, gummy bears with a little move. Dude, that'd be so cute. I don't remember Boku. I don't remember Boku no Hero Academy. I don't remember what Deku is. I watched like 3 seasons of it too. 3 or 4. I don't know. I watched enough. That I really like Mirio and Tamaki. That's my favorite character from My Hero Academia. I didn't understand Todoroki's dad and their relationship. That was written pretty poorly. I think, or at least it was shown in the anime pretty badly, that I didn't understand what the heck was going on. I did not watch anything this season of Boku no Hero, no. The last time I watched a show... Oh, actually, no. When did Attack on Titan end again? Is that during COVID? 2021 for the manga? Oh, okay. The last time I watched a shonen, I believe it was... Actually, no, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen. And... what's another shonen that... I don't consider Chainsaw Man shonen. Is Chainsaw Man shonen? I feel like Chainsaw Man's almost like a literacy test. I didn't watch Supernatural though. I think in true Fujimoto fashion, he just stopped giving a fuck. And you know when you saw good Fujimoto slander today because no one gives a fuck anymore. They're on to the next thing. I don't even get Chainsaw Man tweets on my timeline anymore. No, I was gonna say, I don't remember the last time I watched like a shonen, but like I watched Kimetsu no Yaiba and I liked that. I didn't mind it. I didn't like I was okay with season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I read Attack on Titan and I hated the ending. And then oh yeah, I watched Dandadan too, but I didn't read it. Where was I going off with this? Oh, I was thinking like I don't hate any characters in Dandadan. Do I hate Eren in Shingeki no Kyojin? No, because that implies there's amount of care. I think I'm apathetic about him at this point. It's like humorous. Is Cinderella Grey shonen? I think Deku's the only one where I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? Like shaking Arthur, like I don't understand. I mean, does that mean like Rental Girlfriend is also shonen at this point? But like yeah, I don't know. Shonen just means it's published in a shonen mag. Yeah, but I don't actually know it's published in Shonen Jump. Oh, I know. It was like, what is it? Baraki? Is that what it's called? This is Senran Kagurabachi.
Love you, Mogu.
Thank you so much for the 11 months, Kate. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Happy big 11 months. I love you too. Choo choo. Kagurabachi, I know is a Shonen Jump. Isn't there's like Gachi Akuta? I tried to watch a couple of episodes of Gachi Akuta and I didn't understand why everyone got so into it. Bujos are such a strong base. The girlies actually are like one of the spending power for a fan base. I don't know if you guys saw on your timeline, but there was a girl with an Ita house, a Ita mansion. She had so much merch laid on like the foyer of her like mansion. It was not just an Ita bag. It was of like, I think it was like a Love and Deep Space character. I saw on my timeline and I was like, that's crazy. You saw it, Cheryl? It was amazing and inspiring. Yeah! I was like, holy crap. Some pockets run real deep. But yeah. I guess the Space Boys had to be part of Moguland so I can capture a female audience. Actually, I should know that the female audience is strong and wanted because I see all the performative male content creators trying to catch all the lost catties. Now that the King Softboy has been dethroned and they feel that there's an imbalance in the galaxy. The forces... I see it. No, I don't want to collab with BTS. No BTS collab. There is a power vacuum. It's really Game of Thrones for performative men right now. Ooh, actually, you know, I think it's really funny. I think right after Coachella, when Big Bang performed, instantly the next... I think yesterday I saw a tweet about how like all like the big Korean music labels are like joining together in collaboration of like hosting their own music festivals, and I was like, they literally saw the money that they were making from Coachella and they're like, holy shit, we need We need our hands on this. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I think Coachella has already been gentrified. I think you have to unironically be like an influencer to enjoy Coachella or something. But yeah, I saw like the Korean music labels go like, oh, you know what's actually money? Not making our K-pop artists sing in English to appeal to the NA audience, but in fact, we gotta host a music festival there. That's when we're gonna rake in the most amount of cash. I think sometimes isn't it exposed about how the splits that K-pop idols get, and it's like really, 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 really bad. Like they're actually like you would think that they would be like millionaires, but they're like it's like they only make like 2% of the stuff that they sell and concerts and appearances that they make. When do you get to be a good split though? Yeah, I thought most of them actually take pretty bad deals. Okay, not that you can be IU or like G-Dragon and stuff, but like if you're just trying to make it and you're like maybe not the most popular, I feel like it varies. Luna didn't make any money from their promos. Yeah, I've heard some. I feel like I don't know. I don't think I'm making it up because why would I ever think about K-pop idols and groups and stuff? But like I thought like they don't make. You would think becoming like a celebrity would, you know, you're like I'm rich and famous and stuff. But like if you're a K-pop idol, it's actually you're very much earning like a working wage or something. So you have to like get that first big deal. You need to pay it back. Ooh, VTubers complaining when K-pop idols are right over there on the other side of the grapevine. I'm just gonna... we all pretend that we're not gonna look at each other and acknowledge. Smile. I don't have that much... I'm not that into K-pop. I know you guys asked, it's like, how come you know so much about second gen K-pop? What happened? And I got introduced to Hatsune Miku, and that was that. It was over. Instantly dethroned. That became my obsession. Vocaloid music and Utaite and like Nico Nico Doga. That I wanted to find out more. I enrolled for the Green Onion Queen because I thought that the maintenance was over at like 11 p.m. It's up but when I tried to log in like an hour before the stream was supposed to start, it was like no. My favorite Vocaloid producer is Supercell. And my favorite Utaete is Yanagi Nagi. I went up around 8:30ish. Dude, I was busy cleaning mold and picking up broken ceramic pieces and thinking, is it safe to drink out of an epoxy coffee dripper? Question mark? There are philosophical questions.
Whoa, I'm AMD adult Mogchamp now.
Zero! Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being on Mogchamp. Thank you for the big 18 months. Mogu, I hope you had a good day at work. Sorry for pinging you. I can't even. Okay, what makes epoxy like food safe grade? Is it just like green labeling but for like for fun? You need the distraction at like 9 a.m? But work just started. How do I cure it? With UV, right? Is that like resin? I have UV resin. Well, cause I looked at like the urushi is like I don't know, what if I don't want gold? Is it epoxy is plastic, is it not? Need specific. Yeah, I can't. Oh, hypothetically, can't I just use? Can I just buy the urushi lacquer and try to stick it back together? But what if I can't? Wait, no. I can eat gold. I can eat gold. That's how they get you. That's how they go like $5 ice cream versus $1,000 ice cream. What's the difference? There's a fucking gold foil on top. Performative gold. Can't I technically mix in like my makeup eyeshadow powder and color it? Gold doesn't have taste, I don't think, right? It's not tasty. I don't even think there's much of a texture. You just poop it out. Wait, can't you just eat gold? I don't think it's heavy metal, is it? Lead is sweet, isn't it? Or is that mercury? Lead unironically supposed to be yummy sweet. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, you know how esters are like perfumey or something? I don't remember. I know they're benzene's my bad. I know they're gatekeeping lead from us because you don't get to smell it at the gas stations. Is it cheaper if I just buy like silver powder? That's not kintsugi then. I think it's Bitcoin, and I don't mind Bitcoin. Silver oxidizes easily and turns brown. I feel like high school me kept using gold in electrochem for formulas and reactions and stuff. That is what I remember about gold. No, just in like homework and stuff. Not that I had gold. Not that we had gold in like the chem labs to like actually work with, just like, oh, solve this thingy bobber. And I was like, ah, I'm just gonna use gold. This is so easy. I don't know. It's like how you use like phenolphthalein for like titrations, right? You just fuck it. Why use other kinds of indicators? Just use like the easy one. Holy crap! I remember. I remember having to do lab in school, and me and my lab partner, somehow we fucked up so hard that we calculated. We were supposed to, I think, dilute it, like, basically, what was it? Okay, I think, what's in a, whatever, we were like, we were doing titrations and stuff, and I think everyone else's results are like, ah, yes, I had to use like 6 milliliters, blah blah blah. I remember me and my lab partner, we somehow fucked up our calculations before the class, and like we got our results at like 0.6 milliliters instead, and we're like, oh shit. I'm not McLovin! Yeah, we messed up the stoichiometry. My lab coat has a hole in it. I don't know how it has a hole in it. I want to say I think it has a hole in it because I accidentally, like, I was trying to wear my lab coat and I was like, you know, putting my arms through the sleeves, and I think I did it too hard and it literally like just a fucking hole in the sleeve now. No, it came apart relatively easily. I still haven't decided on a game yet. Komogu. Komogu Dusty. I'm strong like Saitama from One Punch Man. But yeah, I don't know. It has a hole in it. I'm kind of sad. Cause this is during like the Steins Gate era, you know? I want to be like Kurisu. I am mad scientist, son of a bitch. And I had to like go on as like a separate stupid lineup because they're like, hey, if you want like, you gotta make sure your lab coat fits you. You can't just go and fucking buy whatever stupid lab coats at like the school store. Cause you know, you can't have like the sleeves just dangling off of you and stuff, cause that's dangerous. And so I was like, okay, it turns out like, oh, I need like a small lab coat. And they're like, oh, if you need a small, like you gotta go come back at like a different date at like this specific location and time in this other part of campus. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. It was so annoying. No stemming. School sucked anyways. Yeah, I had to buy it from school. I still have some textbooks. I don't know what to do with the textbooks. They're extremely out of date now, probably. I don't even think there's that many things that changed with biology, man. We've been on Earth for like at least dozens of years. Cells haven't changed. Can I just donate those? I killed a spider with it once. Ooh. Like, I saw a giant spider crawling around, and in my hand was like a textbook that I just did not use anymore. It was just laying there. And I was like, oh, I wonder if the spider could react to like a falling textbook. And I was like, what? Yeah. I don't know. Isn't my textbook falling at 9.8 meters per second squared or something? Yeah. I was just seeing if the spider could react. Hey, that, yeah. No, it was a biology textbook. It was one of them I couldn't sell. I don't know, cause sometimes when I see spiders, I scream and then they stop moving and I'm like, what the hell? Can you like hear me or something? Like, they become acutely aware of their existence. I'm like, oh my god, it's a spider! Ah! And you know, like, they're just crawling on the wall, right? They're just like this, and then I start screaming and they're like... And I'm like, what the fuck? How do you know? You don't speak English. How do they know that? Yeah, because I try to kill them, and then they seem like... Then they're kind of like... I'm in danger. Because then they stop moving. Because they're, you know, they're just kind of chilling at first, and they stop moving. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get like a tissue. I can smack you. And then they're like, fuck, I'm out of here. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why? How do they know? I think they can sense danger. They have the spidey senses. They do feel... I think they do actually feel the vibes changing. I know, right in front of my crab rangoons! I want to try crab rangoons. No, we're not going on a super cruise. I want to go on... I want to have a Mogulan. You can get crab rangoons and none of it? Where? Link me. At me right now. I think they can actually sense my bloodlust. I got so used to having to deal with insects on my own that I kill them. Oh yeah, I did see a quote retweet that was like, the biggest victim in all of this, in like the NL Super Cruise being cancelled, is that there's no Defunct Land episode on it, and I'm like, no. Dude, I fucking love Defunct. That is like, is that my favorite YouTube channel? That might be my favorite YouTube channel. Kevin Perjurer. It's like, you know how in 30 Rock, what's her face has like a role in the Rural Juror? Is my favorite Seth? I do have proof that I subscribed to Seth back in like 2011. 2011 or something crazy like that. Actually, no, like 2013 or something. Way early on. You can just check random Chinese places. They sometimes have crab rangoon. How can I check if random Chinese places have crab rangoon when they actually do like actual Chinese food, man? And they just speak to me in Chinese like I can speak Chinese, and I'm looking at them going like, can I get a sweet and sour pork with rice? Thank you. Do we have white people Chinese food in none of it? I don't think that exists. I think they get bullied out. Like, you know, the menu is just in Chinese. I have to grab Google Translate here, man, for the Chinese places. Did I ever get past the second part of the animatronic? I did. Do I want to be immortalized in an animatronic? I don't know. But I suppose I can't ever think of that question because technically there is just recorded proof of me being alive and how I'm like as a person, and there's no like romanticization or parody or just making shit up on the spot. No, there's fortune cookies. That's easy. I do think that sometimes there are cheap flights to Edmonton that are like for like $50. What the fuck am I doing in Edmonton? What am I doing in Edmonton? It's actually, I would go to Edmonton to go to a con. To go to the anime con. Because you know what? They actually, like, they've got like some school spirit. It won't really have much too much to say for the animatronic from what we've seen. Yeah, but like, I think the fact that Abraham, like, there's no like recorded videos and stuff of like Abraham Lincoln, that, you know, it kind of becomes like bastardized, right? Is there a zoo in Edmonton? But it's so cold up there. The animals are gonna freeze from like hypothermia. I don't know. I think like, yeah, the difference between trying to get like a historical figure where there's like no known recorded record of them and how they were like while they were living, and like making them into an animatronic is there's way too much recorded proof of me living and breathing that like you could actually probably learn the cadence of my speech and stuff. How do I feel if I became immortalized in an animatronic? I feel like it'd be more accurate though, wouldn't it? Post-mortem? There's a red panda in the Edmonton Zoo? The animatronic could say all the classic singers like Bazinga. There's a river in Edmonton? I thought it's in the middle of nowhere. It's just a... Is it not just a... Is Edmonton not like a grid just like Calgary? I'm just outing my coastal bigotry. Once again, I would like to propose that we take Washington and California, and I'll trade Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Thank you. And Ontario. We keep Quebec. They can keep Oregon. Can we take Oregon too? Okay, we can take Oregon. That's fine. That's fine. I've never been to downtown Edmonton. There's gonna be like this one Edmonton mock town to be like, hey, our downtown's not that shitty. We've got crab ragoons. I don't hate Oregon. I'm just trying to give the US like the shoreline so they might accept the trade agreement. I'm trying to make it look appealing, okay? Like, I want to make the trade appeal. I want the trade to be appealing. I want it to go through. I do know there was like a place that I still haven't tried the Din Tai Fung that opened. I know Eris always raves about the chocolate dumplings. Somehow I don't think that sounds that appealing to me, but I could be proven wrong. But can't I trade Ontario and Alberta? You guys get Drake and oil, crude oil. There's like some dinosaurs underneath there too, I think. Agriculture. I'm just giving a fair shot that the States gets to keep Oregon so that there's like they still get access to the shoreline of the West Coast, okay? That's it. If not, I would adopt Oregon too. But if I have to let one of the West Coast states go, I'm letting go Oregon first. Oregon knows that it's the middle child, it'll survive. You don't know. I have ChatGPT summarize art of the deal, Kage. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna walk that back. Hey, -2 me. Someone time the stream rail, please. Kage baited me. Kage baited me. They said business, bitch. And then they had the word deal in their shift post. I got baited. California has a great evil attached to it. I don't think you want it. I don't know why. I think that feels like a great premise of like some kind of like sci-fi horror thriller thing. I don't even know what you mean by great evil, but like that intrigues me. What is the mystery of California? Is it like the middle part, the desert part? Oh, it's LA. Californians are now debating what is the great evil. um. Okay, counterpoint. Whenever there are tours and shows in for like NA, LA is always one of those spots that artists will always drop by. So I think you gotta take the good and the bad. Chaos Emeralds, is that part of Sonic? I feel like you could probably mine Chaos Emeralds in the middle of like the Californian desert. I thought Coachella ended Super Moose. Where's the Oakland Arena? I remember when a long time ago I did... What's that drawing game? In Oakland? It's 2 weekends? Who are they gonna get? Who are they gonna get to play in weekend 2 of Coachella? Wait, hold on. If I'm a hoe and I want to go and live my best influencer life at Coachella, am I going there and staying there for a week and then... Or is it... Do I go for Coachella for the weekend and then I gotta go back to work and I gotta take time off work again? No, it's not Scribble Knots. What was that drawing game that we played? Gartic Phone. Once upon a time, I played Gartic Phone with the Mock Champs. And Jazz drew a really good reference drawing of No Country for Old Men. And I didn't get it because I didn't watch a movie, but everyone else was like, holy, this is a work of art. And I was just like, I don't know. Yeah. It's a repeat weekend, so does that mean Justin Bieber plays again on like on his laptop? Is there like new headliners for Coachella too? Electric Boogaloo? This is like the most... Maybe Kay or Annie might know what I'm saying. But I like how since the Coachella performance, I've been getting like pro Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber tweets. They're like, ah yes, real love is patient and mature and is something something something. Because, okay, if you... I'm sure most of you guys don't know, but Justin Bieber is married to Hailey Bieber, whose maiden name is Hailey Baldwin, so she's a Baldwin. And I think for like the past however long they've been married, basically Justin Bieber looks like he fucking hates her. Like, hates his wife or something. But ever since the Coachella performance came out, they're like, ooh, this is what true love looks like. He's singing to his wife. And like the whole entire rumors is that like she's had like a crush on Justin Bieber since she was like a teenager. And like she like coincidentally kept meeting him at places and stuff until like I don't know, they just got together or something like that. I don't know. Can I ask a question if you don't mind? Ask away. Oh yeah, and copying Selena Gomez. Yeah. I don't know. And then I realized I'm just saying, I'm surprised that it's like Tsurugi is the one that knew what the fuck I was talking about. Well, Kay's like, what the fuck? Is Mario the streamers allowed in here? No. No, like, yeah, cause you know how Selena or Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez was a thing? Until like there weren't. But why would I sell you my drama? Change Up TV. Shouldn't you pay me money first? Should I not sign an NDA with you, an exclusive fee? Alright, my lawyers will talk with your lawyers. I know my price. I want a theme park. How much we talking? You should know. You should know, big dog. Hand it over. Come on, man. I'm trying to give you... I'm giving you free out, like, handouts here. Are you trying to dox me so you can give me a cat? That's creepy, bro. Yeah. That's what I've been seeing on my timeline. Is it went from like, oh my god, girl, please divorce him, to like they're in a loving relationship, and I'm like, that's crazy. And I realized I have to set up Tokimeki Memorial 2 for Oimo tomorrow. She can help me, and I don't know. Also, I think I don't know why, but I really wanna. I think we gotta break up in sections, and I almost feel bad for suggesting it, but I want to know what happens in part 2 of like the coffin of Andy and Lele. Emily's voice acting wakarued me. I now understand. I wakaru. Also my niece? I know what you mean, Annie! I wanna know what happens too! Toxic incense ship or something? Is that what the that the tag name or something? I want to ask, but also I'm like, ooh, this is like a lot. This is, I heard they're super long streams, aren't they? So I don't know. I want to find out more of what happens and stuff. I don't know anything about the game. I just like seeing you get into character. It's because everybody is a brat. She needs to be punished. I gotta ask, but I know she's gonna be busy and stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know. I think yeah, that's what. If I could choose what I want to play tonight, I think that's it. I realize I've just been yapping for like 2 hours. I'm not even react-anding stuff with you guys. Oh, you guys don't want to check out the Digital Circus smiley face? Or I don't know. Teen Girl Squad. What is Digital Circus? It's the... Oh. I guess if you don't use Twitter, you would not be able to see it. You're going to see the last episode in theaters without seeing any of it? But... Don't you need context or something? Is it really out in all theaters? Isn't there like the new Mario movie too? No, it's not like a show on Twitter. It's just popular. It's like a YouTube animation. It's like 30 minutes long. I think I was only made aware of it because I saw like fan art show up on like my timeline. And I was like, oh, who the heck is Pommy? And then I watched like the first episode and I was like, oh, that was interesting. And then I was like, oh, this actually looks like super high production value. I can't imagine it getting like more stories and stuff, like developing the story further without a lot of budget because it looks pretty costly to make. And then like what, 2 years later there's like episodes in a movie now. I don't know anything about the drama or what led up to it, but it basically, I think the premise of the story is like there's a girl protagonist. She gets isekai'd into like a wacky circus world and she can't get out. Yeah, that is the premise. She's stuck. She's stuck in the clown world. Yeah, I didn't know there was more than one episode because I'm like, it's really, really well done. So I'm like, oh, if this is like a small team project, you know, I understand if it takes like forever for them to do more, or if this is just like a one shot with like a cliffhanger ending and stuff. Is that Amazing Digital Circus? It's giving YouTube, it's giving slight horror. Clock it. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but like, cause like, you know how I think Hazbin Hotel was originally like a one shot as well, but it got budget, so that's how it was able to like have like 2 seasons of an animation or something. So that's why I was like, oh, but I didn't know there was anything like that for Digital Circus. I don't like it. You don't like my Zoomer talk? I'm overstimulated right now. I need to start scrolling. That's not tea. The way that you're like stopping me from expressing my feelings, that's giving cringe. That's giving boomer. Clock it. It got a second season. I didn't hear any about Hazbin Hotel. Yeah, there's a second season. Can we go back to Toronto, Ben? Wait, why? Why do you hate my Zoomer talk? The way that I'm just trying to relate to like a part of like my audience. Because I talk like that sometimes. It's okay, Annie. I talk like this all the time. Tutu is my word, fam. This Zoomer talk is mecha way suit. It's not actually all millennials. I do have a demographic breakdown. I don't know what that is. What's Pat Toys? Did I say that? I did not say that correctly. I don't even know why I was about to ask if I said that correctly. No, you guys aren't all unks. I don't know any Jamaican. I saw that there was a new Mandalore, but I think I left it on in the background. I didn't really feel that way. Toys is Jamaican? Oh. I'm spiritually unk, but also young at heart. You know, just a little bit of both. Damn it, I really haven't decided. There was nothing I felt like fucking with. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, is there a relaxing game? And then I see in my library Resident Evil 9, Apex, Halo, Fatal Frame, Content King, Outer Wilds, and I was like, oh, this is very stressful. Is there any Oh yeah, I did play. I never finished Life is strange. I was PI at 40 buccarinos? I don't want to start a new save in Fields of Mystery. I was having such a fun and grand time. But I have to play original RE3. Flex did give me $100, but I can't redeem it yet for Tomodachi Life. I was gonna play Tomodachi Life. Uh-oh, I'm getting called up for all the games I haven't finished. Ah! I'm screaming! Hey, I finished GTA 5. Whoa. Hold on. That took me a year, but I finished it. I still haven't finished Spanish DMC. I lied. I don't know why I lied about signing up for Maple Story Classic. Paranormal site. No, but I don't want to be scared, and that game is scary. I'm being a dumbass. Yeah. I have Neko Power Volume 0, 1, 2, 1 and 2. Did I ever get Hypnospace Outlaw? I think so? I did. Is Bunny Garden 2 out? Do I want to be tricked by women like that? Again? I thought she really loved me, bros! Oh my god, you're at... No! How come I can't get Bunny Garden on Steam? Oh, is it because I have like... Maybe it's because I said no NSFW. Because I was like, I was gonna go Steam shopping. How do I reset the filter on it? Store. Manage filtering. I will... Okay. Bunny. Huh, I'm still not seeing it. Oh, I can't spell garden. Eh? Oh, I found it! Whoa, it just came... What's $30? Oh! I like the... purple hair girl. kind of looks... Wait, I like all of them. They're cute. Okay, wait, I can show you guys. Wait, there's like 3 new bunnies! Wait, I'm gonna add this to my wish list before I turn back on the filters. Okay. There are twice as many bunny girls. Hello, welcome. Look at them. I actually do have Bunny Mogu at the ready. There's gonna be 7 bunny girls. Alright, are you guys ready? She was my favorite until she broke my heart. I'm gonna draw a broken heart. I think she's really cute. But she's kind of cute too, and this one has a cool look to it. I don't know. I like purple. Yeah, I didn't play this. I don't think you're allowed polyamory. I don't... Is that how you say it? I'm not a Mormon like that. Polyamo groups. Wait. What's the difference between polygamy and polyamory? Wait, am I saying... Oh, marriage? How do you guys have... How do you guys know this kind of stuff? It's like haploid and diploid, but there's always 2. like, I don't know. Okay, I remember in school, they would just be like, Do I remember this? I don't know. It just goes like this. And then why does it look like I'm just and then it becomes like a tree and stuff. You know? And then it's like, oh, there's like an acorn. And then it goes like, oh yeah. And then I'm yawning. Oh my god. I slept for like 9 hours yesterday. Okay. and then it goes like, oh yeah, this turns into like a haploid and then turns to a diploid. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? There's 2. I can count. I don't get it. Yeah. This was like, I just remember staring at those diagrams going like, I'm confused. I see that there's 2. What of it? It's a life cycle of a tree. It's, see how it goes from a single cell to haploid or diploid, and then haploid or diploid again. It becomes like a tree branch, and then becomes like a full-grown tree. and then and then it spits out like an acorn of some sort, and then it goes all over again. I don't remember how trees have sex, okay? I don't know how they reproduce. I forgot. I didn't think it was necessary for me to remember this information and commit it to memory. I think it's a tree because, like, that's just... Do human cells do it too? I don't know. I just thought it was for, like, non-human stuff. But what cells? Like, it goes through, like... Is there, like... Is there, like, mitosis and then, like... Wait. I'm dying. What's it called again? I forgot. No, I know binary fission's only for like the stupid little amoebas that go like whoop, and then they go like choop, and then they're like ooh. And then there's 2. Wait, no, binary fission is when they just wait. No, wait. It's like when the amoebas, they wait. I think binary fission is when like the amoebas are just like, I'm gonna stick a leg out, and then there's like 2 somehow. I don't know. I'm gonna draw a smiley face. This is ominous. I'm trying to... I think, and then there's something that looks like this. It's like, you know? You got like some walls and stuff. No, they Yeah. Wait, no, or is it, or do they just go like, ooh, I'm, rules of animation, I'm getting squished, and there's two of them. I don't remember. I think that's binary fission, right? Yeah, I don't think this is it. You know what? I think they like squish and then they pop and then they come two. No tail. I retract the tail. I don't know. And I think viruses look like this. They've got like spider legs and stuff. And then they carry like RNA up in here or something. I don't know. They kind of look like a light bulb. It's the T virus. I don't know what other viruses look like. What do you want from me? Okay, fine. Germs look like this. Like a sad potato. And Portal. Why am I drawing cellular diagrams? I don't know how we got there. Oh wait, can I do the mitochondria? Okay, wait, do I know that? Okay. And then okay, so that's like the nucleus. And then what is it like this? Is that the mitochondria? And we have the phospholipid layer and stuff. And then there's just random things. But why are there okay, wait, no. Let me think. Okay. Okay. I think cells work like... So this is basically like the Amazon warehouse. And like it just has to transport stuff out. I think. And then there's like... I don't know. It looks like this. And this stuff carries like info. And then this is the mitochondria. And then if it's a plant cell, they've got like cell walls and like that one thing that lets them photosynthesize. And I think there's probably like DNA up in here. Probably. I think that's the point. And then sometimes some stuff wants to get in there too. But like... It's semi-permeable, but like I forgot. I don't know. I think it's like... They want to equalize and stuff. This is the nucleus. I don't remember the other organelles. Huh, maybe I would fail like high school. If I got like isekai and I had to go back in time, I had to take a test, this would not even be like... It's like middle school. I'm failing middle school. I don't know, do the cells do that? Yes, I think the cells continue to do that. Like naming structures in a cell and like their functions. Yeah, isn't that like, yeah, that's like early high school science, no? An action potential? Okay, wait, I got wait. Ooh, you're gonna be like, Bogu, why are you so... You're gonna be like, damn. Wait, this looks kind of accurate. Wait, this is the wrong thing. I thought you just meant like, you know how nerve signals they jump on like the nodes of Ranvier or something? It's like a nerve cell. Pretty good nerve cell. I'm I'm patting myself. I think it looks something like this. Let's do it. Let's have a microbiology land in Moguland. And then I think at the ends they release neurotransmitters and then oops. There's like pockets and stuff and then they're like, "Woo, yay! Neurotransmitters." They jump through like a cliff or something. Yeah. They do a sick trick. Chasm. I don't know if I want to be... Okay. What are the rules of being isekai back into high school? See, I feel like if I got isekai back into high school, how am I gonna talk to like my friends and my classmates? I'm gonna be so fucking old. I'm gonna talk like an old person. Can I get along with, like, I don't know, is that kind of creepy? Like, you're... I have watched your race. I just forgot it. Okay, wait, hold on. If you get isekai back into high school, you're not allowed to, like, press easy, go GG, go win, next become a bajillionaire because you know, like, the lottery numbers plus, like, when to buy Bitcoin and stuff. You're not allowed. You're ignoring the cheat infinite money generation cheat code thing. You're not allowed to, like, invest. You're not allowed to tell your parents to go and invest, and you're not allowed to do anything with monetary gain. How are you surviving that? Would you even take that? High school, back when you were in high school, not in current day. Fuck that. Just end my life, man. But the only I don't know what your goal would be, but what if you got isekai like that? I don't know. Isn't that what every isekai is basically about? They're not about like you cheating the system and winning the lottery, right? No. If you get isekai back into high school, you're going back to your high school days, not in current 2026. You're a freshman again. Okay, fine. Going back in time. You're right. It's not isekai. Would you redo high school? I don't feel like I would survive. I don't want to take the test and do projects again. And you're also not allowed. Okay, you keep the memory and knowledge, but you're not allowed to like money hack. What do you mean by triple S rank skill? I haven't watched enough manhwa to know what you're referencing. What is a video game isekai skill? You dual. I'm dual wielding rulers. On one hand's a protractor, on the other hand. Okay, what can you dual wield? Like what? Oh, you mean like ambidextrous? 2 pencils on the Scantron? Damn. I don't know. Okay, the only way for you to get like better money or more money is like you're cheating with the knowledge of like, oh yeah, what jobs are in demand, but like you can't invest in Bitcoin, whatever, Google, Amazon early on. You can't just start buying shares of that stuff. You gotta play it straight. I don't know, you just gotta redo your high school days. Smile. I don't know, I always felt like, I guess I kind of appreciate more as I age. I feel like subject matter in anime kind of aged as well, just a little bit. But I feel like at some point there was like a bunch of like wish fulfillment anime and manga that came out. And it's constantly about like redoing life, redoing high school and shit. And I was always thinking like, cause you know how all of them basically have to like ignore the lottery winning cheat code or the investing into XYZ thing cheat code. I'm like, I don't really want to go back in high school, man. Maybe I stop. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, why high school? Can't I like redo other parts of my life instead? Like, dude, I've made peace. I do occasionally still have I still get like that one nightmare that slept I almost slept through a finals exam because I did that during my first year of university. I don't know why my dumbass was like, I'm gonna read this book in bed. And I'm like, oh yes, I always take 30 to 40 minutes nap. I'm gonna be fine. And then I'm like, I always wake up naturally, it's fine. And then I went to bed and I woke up and I couldn't make sense of what time it was. Because it was like 6:30 and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I ran down the stairs and the sun was shining and I was like, I thought I took a nap at like 7. How did I like? And then the Momogu's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what time is it? What year is it? And she's just like 6:30 in the morning. And then I was like, oh shit. And then I had to go and like go take my exam because it was like in the morning or something stupid like that. Ever since that incident happened, I do randomly wake up going like, oh shit, I have an exam. I made it to the exam, whatever. I think I passed it or something. Yeah. Especially in the summertime when like the sun rises early, so like, you know, 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. kind of look the same. But yeah. I don't think I really have school dreams like that. Ooh, sometimes I do have dreams where someone tells a funny joke and I start laughing and I wake up. I wake myself up laughing. Yeah. That hasn't happened in a while, but like, ooh, that was a banger. Like someone just told a really funny joke and I'm just like and then I wake up because I'm actually laughing. I haven't gotten a sleep paralysis demon in a while. So I think that's nice. I don't remember any of the jokes. It's usually something really stupid too, where I'm just saying like a word and I'm just repeating it. I'm just like barrel. That's so funny. And then, yeah. But no, I don't know. And then I used to get pretty bad sleep paralysis. And you know how to get out of sleep paralysis, people be like, oh, wiggle your toes, and you'll know that you're awake. And you'll wake up. And then my body has caught on to me toe wiggling. So I think I'm wiggling my toes, but I don't really wake up from it. So I defeated my sleep paralysis demons. Cause sometimes I do actually get pretty spooky, I guess. Cause like I do remember a couple of times where I think there was like a demon perched on top of my chest and I can't really breathe. And I feel like there's like a really something like really heavy on top of me. I If it was a real demon, that's fine. Well, I was just kind of thinking like, ah, fuck it. It's kill me, then you bitch. And then I try to just go back to sleep. And it goes away, so... yeah. Anyways, I think you should just goad it into trying to kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, then you just wake up in the morning. That's how I defeated my sleep paralysis demons. That's my pro tip. Yeah, it was like, what are you gonna do? Kill me, then fuck it. I'm ready. Your arms get all twisty and bendy during sleep paralysis. You saw dancing skeleton ones? Yeah, I don't know. I just sometimes get like the demon perch on top of chest where I'm like, oh, something's really heavy, I can't breathe. And then, yeah. I don't know. I haven't had sleep paralysis in quite a while, so... Yippee! I know sometimes I like to sleep on top of my arms and they just go to sleep and I'm like, what is wrong with me? No, sometimes... okay. Sometimes I like to sleep like a vampire. And then my arms fall asleep, but I'm like, why is that happening? Sometimes I like to sleep like this. And then my arms are asleep. They're like static. But they also fall asleep when I have them at my sides too, so I don't understand. Isn't this like a normal sleeping position? Sometimes I like to sleep like this too, like I'm very polite. Oh, yeah, no, I also do the yippee. I also like to sleep like this too. Do you guys... It's like the ball hold pose, you know this one? This one's like the... It's the ball holding. It's very polite. No, I don't sleep on a twin. I sleep on a queen. Because I'm a queen. +2? Oh, I'm just talking about how I put my hands. But sometimes when, yeah, I sleep. When I sleep like this, or like this, my arms just go numb. Is the elbows getting crossed or something? I don't know. No, cause I like the hypothetical that I can just be like diagonal on my bed. That is the comfiest position. Yes, could you rotate me and have me sleep like this? In the center? Yeah, but like there's something really perverse about sleeping diagonal that is just, it hits so good. No, my feet don't hang. I'm struggling. Yeah, I like to be the hypotenuse. Yippee! Damn, she's good at math. I don't know if I sleep toss. I think I sleep relatively like dead. Like if I don't really move. Do I wrap the blanket? No, actually my blanket tech is only I tuck in like I just tuck in the bottom. I do like my blanket up to like my chin though. I feel like the people that sleep like I have like the blanket up to like only like their chest is crazy. I want it to basically like go up to like my head. It's too cold like this. I don't know. Are you trying to say like I might have sleep apnea too? I might have sleep. I don't know. I don't think I'm a snorer either. But the blanket's supposed to keep you safe. Instead of fighting it, you should accept it and make a little burrow. Sometimes I stick a leg out, but most of the time I start out all covered. I know Mama Mogu's a snorer. I don't know if I am. I don't think I am. Why am I out of here like that? I don't know. No, you guys are traveling with Mama Mogu. Chill. Chill. You did the sleep apnea test? Can you just get that tested? Or don't you have to find a reason to get tests for it? I don't know. Mama was also kind of going through her weeb arc where she kind of wants to go and stay in Japan for like a month or something like that. I feel like sleep study seems kind of costly. I don't know if I'm a sleeper if I'm being tested. I would get nervous. But Mama Mogu and Papa Mogu are kind of already weebs to begin with. How else do you think I am the way I am if I wasn't enabled at birth to be a weeb? Yeah, no, I was doomed from the start. I don't think Mama Mogu ever cared about sports for me. They liked Papa Mogu like oh, I know how to write it. I don't know Tinha. They're called Tinha. I don't know. He liked that. And wow, my Chinese is so ugly. And Mamamoo had volumes. Well, he had volumes of that plus Dragon Ball and other stuff, I think. And then Mamamogu liked Ranma. And then there was always like dubbed anime as a kid, so I really liked Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura. And oh well, when I got older, she also really liked Nodame and Tabla. So I guess anime was never weird in my household. I was just kind of doomed. I'm just doomed from the start. Yeah, they did not give a fuck. I didn't care about ballet. I don't think she's ever tried to enroll me into like soccer or basketball or something like that, or baseball. I don't know. Amogu Shine. Happy Big Thursday. She had this weird hope and dreams that I would really like basketball and I would play basketball with it. There's not even a fucking hoop in like the driveway or like the backyard. So I'm thinking like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Also, I sucked at badminton, so I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's smoking. But for some weird reason, Mamamoo was convinced that I would super like basketball. I would play a lot of basketball during summertime, which would like allow me to grow to like 5'6". And I'm thinking in hindsight, I'm like, where am I playing basketball, bro? There's no hoop. There's no hoop in the front of the house. There's no hoop in the back of the house. There's no hoop anywhere. Where am I hooping? That's a lot of work for me to go to the park to play basketball with the other kids. No, this is during summertime. Oh, I guess there was probably always kids playing basketball during summertime. There's ain't no way. But like, yeah, I was just confused as to like what she was smoking. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, where would I be playing basketball? No, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I would have just had to like walk to school and there's probably someone playing. But like, I was such a shy kid. How would I just be like, can I play some basketball with you guys? Hell no, I don't even want to be there. Why would I randomly ask to play basketball? There's probably a bunch of older kids too, and I'm just a little kid. This is stressing me out. I don't like this. I'm getting like trauma that I don't even experience. I'm getting imaginary trauma. I've never managed to shoot a 3-pointer. That shit airballed so hard. Oh, that was so fucked up. In high school, we had to play basketball and stuff. But like, thank God the PE teacher was nice enough to split it to like girls versus girls and boys versus boys. And like, I don't know, I guess the team we were playing for like PE basketball and stuff, I scored points. And then for some reason, I now remember this, but like, the PE teacher called me up and this other guy up, and we had to play horse. And I'm just like, What the? Okay, first of all, the PE teacher was a dude. No, I'm not. I'm not athletic. Please. I hit myself in the back of the head with a badminton racket. I have no hand-eye coordination and I injure myself for free. Leave me alone. Can I just read books instead? Anyways. Horse was going okay. Until the teacher made us throw like three-pointer. And I was just airballing it. And I had like 3 shots and I'm just like, dude, please leave me like... Why am I thrown into this humiliation trial because the rest of the class is just watching me and this dude having to play horse and I'm just like, why am I here? What am I doing here? I don't belong here. And then, you know, I was just airballing the fucking 3-pointers because I don't play basketball. And then and then I remember, like, the weirdest part about this whole entire part is that no one remembers me just airballing 3-pointers in front of the whole entire fucking class. Is that like some random kid pants the other kid, and he grabbed way more than he should have when he pants the kid in PE class. So yeah. Anyways, that was me airballing 3-pointers in PE class in front of the whole entire class. And I don't know how I was made to do that. That wasn't nice. I don't know. What the heck? Thanks for the bits. Thank you. I don't know, why am I here to just... My PE teacher wasn't really nice. Yeah, that basically... Yeah. But no, I don't know. I try to like hit the birdie back in badminton and sometimes I hit the back of my head and I'm like, ow. Thank you, Modius. Thank you. Thanks for the bits. Generally, how do you do that? I don't know. I just have bad hand-eye. What do you want me to do, big dog? I still don't have good hand-eye coordination. I didn't try the Pokemon Champions game. Is it fun or something? I heard, isn't it super buggy or whatever? What's VGC? And I hated dodgeball because sometimes I would get sniped in the head. I don't know anything about competitive Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. No, my parents never cared if I was good at sports or anything like that. Technically, the only sport I could do is like skiing and snowboarding. And those are solo sports, isn't it? There's no teamwork. Yeah. No, I was doomed from the start. I've just been a weeb. And they enabled it. Have I just been yapping for 3 hours? Has it been 3 hours of yapping? I've just been... I don't know. Come on, even. Ooh, I joined track and field to get out of school. And so I could have $5 to buy candy at the... I signed up for as much events as I could so I could skip out on stuff. So I did shot put too. Why the fuck did I do shot put? I don't fucking know. I know I was not built for shot put. Yo, wait, hold on. But out of no one giving a fuck, I apparently gave the littlest amount of fucks. I was not stocky when I was young. Hey, you leave young me alone. I fit into my clothes. I fit into like... I can fit into my middle school clothes as I do now. I am the same size, or relatively. And you know what? I grew a little bit taller. I think I peaked out in height when I was like 14. Yeah, basically, I got into... I won a fucking stupid medal for shot put too, and I was like, ain't no way. There was just not enough people there. The competition. Dude, it's like... It's like getting to top 8 for EVO finals, and it's like there's 8 participants, like... I did not belong there. No, it was a participation reward, because I got those too. Yeah, no, I got to do shot put for some weird reason, and what is it called? With the baton, the relay? I signed up for that too, just so I could not go to school and, you know, go do track and field instead. Yeah. And I signed up for long jump. So stupid. No, there was a bunch of stupid stuff I signed up for just so I could get out of school. I also took a band, so I... Helped me vividly remember that having to like sit into like a gymnasium and just listen to kids play instruments, and I was like, this shit is so fucking boring. I got nothing to do. I hate this. And I was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna subject these fuck ass younger kids to my awful instrument playing. So I joined band for that reason. Yeah. No, I said it for a lot of stuff for not so pure of heart. There was motive. You want high jump? I was so bad at high jump, I could not do high jump. Yeah, I got into band out of spite. Also, I picked the flute, which I think, like... You cannot hear the flute when there's a bunch of kids playing, like, the clarinet and, like, the saxophone and the trumpet and stuff. That just gets drowned out. I didn't get to go on band trips, because this was, like, middle school band. But I do remember kids having to get to go to, like, amusement parks and stuff. And then, yeah. That's how you learn some kids don't shower. And you're like, whoa. That's spooky. I voluntarily joined the ski and snowboard club though. That was out of my own volition. That was out of enjoyment. And then yeah. And then when your Momomogu took us to go to buy my own snowboard and boots, I was so happy. I was super duper happy. Because I didn't have to rent the equipment anymore. And it got expensive too. Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm not athletic. I've just been doomed from the start. Plus, my parents... They liked that I liked reading, even if I was reading trash. So, like, they didn't mind taking me to, like, the library and stuff to read. Or, like, they didn't know what the hell I was just picking out. I didn't do hockey. Or, I had skating lessons as a kid. But then... Mama Mogu was like, I'm not signing up my kid for hockey. That seems too violent and dangerous. I think Kid Me would have been like fearless and would have been like, yeah, hockey. But like, you know, you're trying to ask adult me to play hockey, I'll be like, no, my fragile bones, I have osteoporosis. I did cheat in high school. I took guitar in school. And it turns out the band teacher in school was like a bitch, but it was like a free A for me because I already knew how to play the guitar. I was like, hee hee hee. I'm passing the exams, and she started... I don't know why, but like I guess the music teacher just assumed that every kid that signed up just did not know how to play a guitar or like their instrument. So she started nitpicking about like the length of my fingernails and stuff. And she failed me because my fingernails were too long. And I'm like, what the? Yeah. And then, you know, she would... the teachers would try to call bluff and be like, okay, you could take the exam now. And then, you know, you could just sight read it because it's, you know, like intro to classical guitar, so it's really free. Yeah, I still have my guitar from like the 5th grade. It's like a baby guitar. It has nylon strings instead of... What are the real ones? I can't play the guitar now, Smile. Yeah, I basically only know how to play classical guitar and I cradle it like a fucking dweeb. It's so lame looking. Can I just play my automaton? Technically, I know how that works. I do have that little stool. It's in the guitar bag. I have the footstool. I do. For classical guitar, you basically hug that fucking guitar. It's so stupid. But like, I don't know. I think despite what you may think, my hands are actually not that big. So I kind of do need to hold it up like a... cradle it like a baby because I can't reach. I can't reach. I can't bar and reach stuff. Yeah. I gotta caress the instrument, yeah. Don't make me play the guitar, smile, brownie face. I don't know how to play guitar. I haven't played it in many, many years. I got addicted to video games and that was so GG's. And I just kept going like, man. It's so... I don't know, you can... It's like back then you could just easily look up sheet music for like video game stuff. But there was never sheet music for guitar tabs until like way later on. And I'm like, I hate playing this technical stuff. This shit sucks. This shit is ass to listen to. Let alone I am not playing it on beat. No, I vividly remember that it was basically super duper hard to look up guitar tabs back then. In comparison to like piano sheet music, dude, everyone was... That was everywhere. Comparison to like how easily accessible that was and stuff, I don't know. Oh yeah, Mogu Kotomi. Thanks for dropping by. But I want to play my weeb music. I think I learned how to play some Studio Ghibli music. And I like playing that, and like the more I got to play like songs that I recognized and liked and was part of pop culture, the less I looked at like my stupid classical music stuff that I had to like play for exams and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm playing. This stuff does not, it doesn't sound good. It just doesn't sound good. It's all technical. And I think to this day, I'm like, fuck Baroque music. This shit is ass. It sounds stupid. I do hate Bach. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck, face plank, on your exam. Ayamogu. Everyone only knows like Vivaldi's Winter or something. Wait, how? I can hear in my head. I cannot reproduce it with my stupid mouth noises. No, I hear it in my head. I hear it. What's a gar? Why'd you get covered in blood? I did have to end up learning music theory as part of the exams, so I ended up learning how to read the bass clef and the other one. I don't... What the hell do you call that one? What do you call this one? Something like that. No. This one. And... alto? Something like that, right? I know how to draw the treble clef. That one's free. I'm not drawing. I don't remember. I don't remember what else there is. Something like that. I don't know. But as a result, I had to learn that too. And I'm like, when the fuck am I gonna read the alto clef or like the bass clef? I needed a romantic musical encounter to stick with it. No, because I would have been classical. I would be like, what the fuck? No, I have really... No, I'm really bad at music. I have 2 left feet and I'm very, very tone deaf. You guys know I'm tone deaf too because I exposed it with the color matching and like the frequency matching game. But yeah. No, I don't want to run it back. You guys already know. This is already proof. Hey, 200,000 people are worse off than me. I think if you told me to like solve like music stuff, like the way those exams were written, like they were like like stoichiometry equations, I could do that. Playing it? Hell no. I don't know what I want to play after 3 hours. What the heck? This all started after trying to kintsugi my... Perhaps do I epoxy? Do I really epoxy? Are you sure it's food safe? How do I know if it's food safe? Do they just claim it's food safe and then it's food safe? Like... Taste it and find... I don't want to taste it and find out. Is it gonna just become a decorative coffee dripper? That sounds so stupid. Do they really make stuff? Wait, but like food stuff? Like what? Oh, Sal. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't think I ended up knowing what I wanted to play today. I can play rock, paper, scissors. I probably have... Crackling? Right now? Couple of pushes? No, you guys can't tell me like this. I'm on a good sleep schedule right now. With the gift cards, you guys are... No, you guys are evil. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. Even though I never figured out what I wanted to play. Thank you so much for all the resubs and the follows and all the nice stuff. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't get to play Tomodachi Life today. But you got to learn how I got hit in the head with dodgeballs as a kid. Which is just as fun, honestly, if you really think about it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night. And you learn about Mogulan, which is a pipe dream. And tomorrow I'll be collabing with Wimo for Tokimeki Memorial. If you're really worried, you just get like, you're fine. I'll think about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night, and all the good stuff. Otsumoku! Bye bye! And I say meat, you say cheese. Meat, cheese, meat, cheese! Bye bye! I didn't even react Annie to anything. I didn't know what to react to. Was there even anything to watch? I don't know anymore. I'm panicking. Sorry. I always like hanging out with you guys. Mochimoku. Bye bye. Oh, you're right. I should have reacted to him reacting to the cancellation.